Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the gold room. We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. It's one big lie. The truth will set you free. Like deep divers, when I see what's going on right now on the planet, I'm like, something ain't right. Something ain't adding up. And I'm probably sure, deep divers, you've had a moment like that. You're like, this whole COVID-19, this whole lockdown, this whole quarantine, something fishy is going on. Like even the cat down the road knows it, deep divers. It's like, I can't trust them, right? The truth will set you free, deep divers. You see, that's what's helped me along my journey. I seek the truth in everything I do. I would rather, deep divers, a bit of truth than a beautiful lie. I'm all about the truth. And sometimes, deep divers, the truth is not pretty. Oh, no. The truth is not beautiful. Oh, no. The truth can be real ugly sometimes, deep divers. The truth is not for the faint-hearted. Now, with this whole COVID-19, deep divers, check this out. You have some scientists and government officials who are like, you need to wear a mask to protect yourself against COVID-19. And some other ones are like, wearing a mask won't do anything because the virus is so small that it's going to creep inside the mask and you're going to inhale it anyway. Okay, what are we going to do right now? Some government officials, deep divers, are like, hey, you need to stay home. Okay, stay at home. Stay there. Don't move. No. Stay at home. Okay? And some other government officials are like, no, you need to get outside because vitamin D studies are showing that it actually can kill the virus. So make sure you go outside. Huh? Am I supposed to stay at home or go outside? Deep divers, you have some doctors and scientists who are saying this, and government officials. They're like, social isolation is the best thing you can do right now to stop the spread of the virus and to protect yourself against the virus. And then you have some government officials who are like, oh, you need to meet up with people because it's going to be good for your mental health. Like, you can't be alone all day. Okay, deep divers, we are getting conflicting messages every single day. What's the truth? Deep divers, there is no truth out there because it's all one big lie. The only truth is to be found within you. I realized along my journey, deep divers, the truth can't be told, it has to be realized. That voice, you know the one, that's always there talking to you, is called the inner voice, deep divers. Yeah, listen to it because that is your intuition. That is your most loyal guide. It always knows what's best for you, deep divers. So, I'm always listening to my intuition. I say, hey, screw what they say. I'm going to do what feels right for me. And this is what I call the truth vibrations. Deep divers, let's talk about the media. We are getting so much conflicting information about what's going on right now from the media. And a lot of it is fear-based. Like, sometimes I'm passing by someone and I hear the news on in the background and it's like, okay, the death toll is rising and wait a minute, watch out because COVID-19 is going to swallow you up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm scared right now. I'm looking a little bit shaky, baby. Truth in the media, deep divers. How do you find truth in the media? Because the media, in my experience, is not there to give you the truth, deep divers. It's there to manipulate you. It's there to blind you from what is actually happening because it's all about control right now. So instead of me listening to the official story about this COVID-19, about this lockdown, instead, what do? I said one day, I'm not going to trust any of them. I'm going to start to do my own research. When you start to do your own research, deep divers, you will stumble across the truth. Because everybody has an agenda. Like, don't listen to what I say, deep divers. I always say, do your own research. And only believe in something if it makes sense to you. Because they can manipulate numbers, they can twist the story, they can change the story just because it's working with their agenda. But realize this, deep divers. They call it a TV program for a reason, because you are being programmed. What? Slow motion this side. They call it the television for a reason, deep divers, because it tells lies to your vision. So I realized that, hey, for me to find truth in the media, I have to be my own media source. In other words, I have to do my own research. Deep divers, the truth will set you free. Because everything that's happening out there is the Maya, what they talked about in the Indus Valley as the illusion. The only true world is the world within. Music, deep divers, is the universal language. It's the language we all know and understand and understand, deep divers. But growing up, I realized that I couldn't really find the truth in the music I was listening to, because I started to realize that these artists aren't really living the life they're singing about or rapping about. It's all a facade. It's all fake music. It's not real music. So right now, what's empowered me, deep divers, to become my greatest version is to say, hey, if I'm listening to a song, there has to be heart in the music. It has to be a real life experience. It has to be coming from a place of truth and not lies. Because growing up, I was listening to music which was like, hey, I got all this money in the world. No, you don't. I'm a gangster. No, you aren't. Okay? I'm living this lifestyle. No, you're not. So right now, the music I'm listening to, I'm allowing into my space is only one of healing that's going to take me to a higher vibration. Because a lot of the music I was listening to, deep divers, growing up, was leading me to self-destruction. So when we talk of truth, truth always has to be aligned to helping you become your greatest version, because truth is all about your own evolution. Deep divers, the truth will set you free. It's one big lie, and even the cat down the road is starting to realize that. Let's talk about truth in love, deep divers. I met a woman one time. She's like, Ralph, I know he's not the one, but I don't want to be alone. So I said to her, so you're telling me there's no truth there? She's like, no, Ralph. I'm like, what are you doing there? She's like, Ralph, I just don't want to be alone. You see, deep divers, when we talk about true love is about knowing the shoe has to fit. Why settle for a tight squeeze when you can have a perfect fit? And when I talk about love and relationships, deep divers, I'm only investing myself and investing my energy into real relationships of truth, which are heart-based, not ego-based. So many times I get messages from people who are like, Ralph, I'm with this person and they're gaslighting me. They're making it seem like I'm the one that's crazy when I'm not. They keep saying I'm overreacting, I'm too emotional. Deep divers, I'm here to remind you, you are worthy for the best interaction with a fellow human being. You don't have to settle for a mediocre ass relationship, because the truth of love is about being with someone who sees you and you see them, who listens to you and you listen to them. It's a perfect synthesis. Deep divers, let's talk about the truth in food. Now check this out. I grew up, deep divers, thinking that, hey, if it's fast food, it's good food. The cheaper, the better. Fizzy drinks, sugary donuts, that's what I was on. And it wasn't good for me. It was a terrible look, deep divers. Then I started to realize, oh, I get it. They've reversed everything in this matrix. When you live in reverse, L-I-V-E, it becomes evil, E-V-I-L. Oh my gosh, deep divers. Happy Meal, McDonald's, KFC. I was there, deep divers, every single day. Then I said, wait a minute. There is no truth in this food. Wait a minute, it's not even food. Even a lot of the grapes, deep divers, don't even have seeds in them. That's no truth there. There's no truth there. So, fast forward, 7-day vegan challenge. I've been a vegan for over 15 years, deep divers. And I always can count on delicious whole foods to have the truth in them. Because when you are consuming foods with live enzymes, antioxidants, anthocyanins which prevent cancer, you are eating truth food, which has been blessed by the sun. You are now eating to live, and your entire life will change for the better. You become healthier, wealthier. You start to grow in ways you could have never imagined. Let's talk about the truth of who we really are, deep divers. Because this matrix has you believing that you are just your name. You are just your nationality. You are just your bank account. And deep divers, oh baby, we are all so much more than that. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. And that's what I realized, deep divers. And that brought me closer to the truth of who I really am. I'm not just this body. That's only a part of me. But underneath this body is who I really am. And when you start to move towards that, deep divers, your entire life changes. You start to break the handcuffs. You start to fly free like a bird in the sky because you can't be held down any longer. When you know who you are, deep divers, you can't get tricked by them because the media has you believing you are just another number. No, deep divers, you are a unique being. There is nobody like you in the universe. Celebrate! The truth will set you free, deep divers. Let's talk about the truth in other people. Ever been around someone, deep divers, and you know they're shady? They're telling you one thing, but deep divers, vibes don't lie. Deep divers, the energy never lies. So always trust your intuition. If you are around someone and you're always feeling these bad vibes, that's because deep divers, this person does not have your best interests at hand and they don't wish you well. So when I'm around people, I always say, hey, are you bringing me truth? Which is always good energy, which is always higher vibrations and frequencies, which is always working in the best interests of my evolution. Because some people, deep divers, aren't your friends. They are only there to take from you. They aren't there to give to you. So always say, is this person true? You see, deep divers, I got real truthful friends who will tell me, Ralph, you better take that off. It looks terrible. I'm like, thanks. They're like, Ralph, I think you are in your ego right now. Maybe you need to come back to your heart space. Be with people, deep divers, who tell you the truth. Their truth. Who don't just tell you a pack of lies or tell you what you want to hear. Be with people who tell you an ugly truth rather than a beautiful lie. That's what the truth is all about, deep divers, and the truth will set you free. Make sure, deep divers, you have truth in your lifestyle. Like deep divers, woo! I'm doing a little samba, baby, every single day. Why? Because I'm waking up in pure freedom, pure love, pure wealth, pure health. I'm living the dream life every single day, deep divers. I'm not complaining. So I realize I've got truth in my lifestyle because I'm authentic. I became incredibly happy, wealthy, full of serenity by doing what I love every single day, and I'm still doing it. But a lot of people, they're living someone else's life. You're not living the truth. So anytime, deep divers, you deviate from your inner truth, your life becomes worse. Anytime, deep divers, you move more into alignment with your inner truth, your life becomes better. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful, deep divers. I'm just Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers. The truth can't be told. It has to be realized. Start following your own truth. Not mine, not the cat down the roads, but your own truth, because only you know what is best for you. Listen to yourself. Don't listen to the media, because all the answers are within you. Peace. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! The truth will set you free, but first, it will piss you off.